नमः सर्वेभ्यः कक्षायां स्वागतं सर्वेभ्यः स्वागतं व्याहरामि इदानीं प्रार्थनया प्रारम्भं कुर्मः यथा पूर्वतनकक्षायाम् अन्तिमे मङ्गलस्तोत्रम् एवमेव तुलस्याः स्तुतिः कृतं तथैव अद्यापि कुर्मः यतोहि तत् तत् सूत्रं तत् श्लोकमेव पठितव्यम् अस्माभिः। अस्तु प्रारम्भं करोमि। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। यन्मूले सर्वतीर्थानि यन्मध्ये सर्वदेवताः यदग्रे सर्ववेदाश्च तुलसी त्वां नमाम्यहम्। So today we have to start by closing out the last couple of learnings from the fifth lesson, which shouldn't take too much time. Then we can jump into the sixth lesson and keep progressing. We are doing good pace now with all your cooperation. It's proceeding very well. So let's look at this. Yan mule, that is yat mule, the takara that you see here below. I have broken it here below. That has become nakara there. Yan mule, it is some kind of softening. The makara brings in that softening. Okay. So sometimes takara will elide into dakara, sometimes into nakara like this. Okay. So that is one of the vyanjana sandhis, anuswara sandhi, etc., like those things that happen there. So yan mule, yat mule. So that in whose root. Okay, mula here means base, root, origin, this kind of thing, right? So the root at which, okay, of which, like that, sarva tirthani, all the tirthas. Tirthas for us is not to be just merely taken as water. We can take it as holy water, okay, because we use the term tirtha to mean some kind of a elevated sense of auspiciousness that we bring to certain waters like Ganga, etc., like that. Okay, or a specific location of Ganga, etc., like that. Especially where, as you know, where there is some kind of joining of rivers, it's very sacred. So, right. So, in whose roots all the various tirthas. Okay, nothing is said about what the Kriya Pada is. Okay, so that we can usually take it as santi because tirthani is bahuvachana santi. So yan mule sarva tirthani santi, in whose root all the various auspicious holy waters are present. Okay, are bhavanti. Yan madhye sarva devataha, in whose body, we can take madhya as to mean the body of the object that we are referring to. Obviously, it's Tulasi, no secret there, but in whose body all the devatas, all the well-meaning superior entities, superior lives exist. Okay. Yad agre sarva vedascha, in whose, see now dakara, see yad agre with akara there, takara became yad agre. Okay, so in whose tips, agre can be taken as tips. Okay, that means in the leaves, some such sense. So madhya you can take it as the kashta or the kanda portion, this stem portion, and the mula you can take it as the root. So root, stem, and leaf are what being talked about. Okay, and this is all very critical. Later you will also see. Yad agre, in whose leaves sarva vedascha, all the Vedas itself are there. Santi bhavanti. Tulasi, hey Tulasi. This is Hrisva. If you see Tulasi, Ikaranta, right? But Ikaranta has been done. That is because it is Sambodhana. Hey Tulasi, Tvam, you as a object. Namami, Aham Namami. Aham is embedded in Namami. I salute. Oh, sorry, it's not even embedded, it's explicit. Aham, Sandhi is there. Namamyaham, Namami Aham. What sandhi? Ikara plus akara, yakara, yend sandhi. Okay? Namamyaham. So yat mule, yan mule, sarva tirthani. So this is samasta pada, sarva tirthani. Okay, yen madhye, yat madhye, sarva devataha, yad agre, sarva devascha, tulasi tvam namamyaham. Here, yat, tat, tat is implicit this thing. Okay, that means that tulasi I nama. So, but here they have not put it in impersonal. They have switched the tracks and put in direct address. Okay, so He Tulasi, Tvam Namamiham. You are that and that and that is described earlier with other Kriya Padas. Okay, so we cannot take Namami with the remaining because Namami won't go with Sarva Vedaha Yadagre because that is not in the karma position for Namami. Okay, so Yanmule Sarva Tirtani, Yanmadye Sarva Devataha, Yadagre Sarva Vedaha Cha Santi. Tadrishim Tulasim Aham Namami would be the closure if we said it that way. But it stops there and say Hey Tulasi Tvam Namami Ham. It's kind of a second sentence peeling out of the first set. Okay, I hope you got that. So that's how they have done the Tatparya, you see, very nicely. I bow to you, Tulasi. They have focused on the active part of the sentence, their last three words. You have all the holy waters at the root, all the gods in the middle, and all the Vedas at the tip. So root, middle, I would translate that as in your stem, okay, and branches, and all the Vedas in your leaves also could be implied. So, hey, so I have tried a slightly different tack here. हे तुलसी अहम त्वाम नमामि काम तुलसीम नमामि अहम यस्याह मूले सी यत मूले is a samasta pada. Okay, though I broke it and showed yat मूले, just I should actually show it without with a hyphenation because I should not space them out. Okay, so yasyaah मूले yad मूले samasta pada creation. Okay, of that lady's root Sakala Tirtani Bhavanti. I enhanced it with Sakala. Okay, Sarva, I made it Sakala. Bhavanti. Yasyaha Madhye Sakala Devataha Santi. Yasyaha Agre Sakala Vedaha Cha Nivasanti. Tadrishim Tvam Tulasim Aham Namami. But this is now not in the Hey Tulasi mode. This is how we can kind of integrate it in the Samskrita Tatparya. So if I want to write the Tatparya in Sanskritam, this is a good way of writing. Okay, right. Now we all know, none of us need any teaching about the what you call the medicinal aspects of Tulasi. So the root, the stem, the leaves, and even the fruit part have their own contents that are critical in many Ayurvedic medication. And it is an excellent basil itself is not just an Indian. It's not just celebrated in India. Basil is a very important herb even in the European tradition. The Italians especially have their own varieties of basil, which is very much critical in their pastas. Okay, somebody had a question.
Sorry if I missed it. In the first sentence, Yan Mule Sarva Tirthani. So, how did you arrive at waters? I can understand Sarva Tirtha, but there is no word for water.
Tirtha itself is actually holy water.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, for me, Tirtha meant pilgrimage or something like that.
Oh, Laukika, you're absolutely right, Riddhiji. In Loka, we have slowly started thinking of Tirtha to mean some kind of a holy place. But Tirtha in its essence is a liquid.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. But because we use refer Tirtha Kshetra, Kshetra has become the dominant meaning of Tirtha. Yeah. Yeah.
So where did you translate stem?
Madhye,
I can understand root.
In the middle. Madhye.
So it's not literal stem, but you are making it to be the stem, right?
Yeah, but what is the middle of Tulasi?
Okay. Yeah. All right. Got it.
So the root of Tulasi is the root of the actual plant root. The middle of Tulasi is the kashta or the stem and the branches, and the agra would be the leaves and the fruits. Yeah.
Okay. But agra is actually a leaf, right?
Yeah. But agra is not necessarily only meaning leaf. Agra simply means the tip or the end or something like that. Something that is at the beginning, something that is in the it's at the tip. That tip is the correct translation of agra. It happens to be leaf for tulasi. Yeah.
Agra means front actually.
Yeah. Tip, front. Yeah.
Okay.
Agri means end, right? No.
No. Agra means tip, front, like that. Moola is the root, and end you can say anta, not agra. Anta is the word for end.
Mahoday, tadrishi means anybody or whomsoever like this, right?
Tadrashim, yeah, that type of tulasi. The tulasi who is endowed with all the tirthas, who endowed with all the devatas, with endowed with the Vedas, such a tulasi I bow to, like that.
Okay.
Utprekshe. It's a little bit of utprekshe. See, what we are essentially why we call tulasi holy. We should remember it is not a meaningless plant. I mean, no plant is meaningless. Let me withdraw my assertion itself. Maybe human beings are the only meaningless beings on earth. So the tulasi is especially beneficial to human beings. So she is celebrated. But we also give a kind of a daivika, vaidika, kshetra samarthya to tulasi. That's all.
Thank you.
Okay. I am not much of a dharmic person, so let me not dive too deep here. I would be lost. I am what you call a surface skimmer of these aspects. Oh, we have come to the interaction session now. Okay. So this is for the whole chapter. Okay. So some small examples they have given. This is an indication of what kind of questions may be posed with respect to this chapter. It's not, of course, a full complete coverage, but they have given some overall coverage here. Change the following active expressions into passive. That means we have to go from kartari to karmani. And we have to try to use all the techniques. See, there is nothing like you can do karmani only using lakaras. You can do karmani if you want to use kridanta forms of karmani. That's also correct answer. So there can be many good answers to this, each of these statements. So balakaha shlokam pathanti. Balakaha is pratama bahuvachana. Shlokam is the karma pada. So balakaha is the kartru and it is a bahuvachana kartru. Kartaha. Kartarah.
बालकैः श्लोकः पठ्यते.
बालकैः श्लोकः
बालकैः श्लोकः
पठति
बालकैः श्लोकः पठ्यते
Somebody got it right. Shlokaha is a ekavachana. Singular. So even the kriya pada in karmani will go to singular because shloka is only one shloka. Balakas won't influence pat dhatu in karmani. Okay. So balakaihi shlokaha patyate. Very good. Balakaihi shlokaha patyate. No problem. By many.
वस्त्राणि क्षाल्यन्ते क्षाल्यन्ते
वस्त्राणि क्षाल्यन्ते
Rajakaihi vastrani kshalyante. So here bahuvachana. Now the funny thing what is it is kriyapada continues to be in bahuvachana because in kartari the kartaraha is bahuvachana and in karmani the karma is bahuvachana vastrani. So and vastrani carries the same form in pratama vibhakti and dvitiya vibhakti. Whereas shlokam went from shlokam to shlokaha from dvitiya to prathama due to pullinga. Vastrani has no such variation occurring. So vastrani is dvitiya bahuvachana in the kartari vakya. In the karmani vakya it is prathama bahuvachana. Okay, so kshalyante tracks vastrani, so continues to be bahuvachana, but it is in karmani mode due to the yakara adesha. So kshalyante and also the atmanepadi form that we see here. Vrishabhaha marge atanti.
वृषभैः मार्गे अटन्ति. कर्मकर्त्या, right?
I heard margaha. No, somebody tried margaha, incorrect. Now look guys.
Akarmaka dhatu.
Listen. Don't worry about Atanti's karma, akarma. Worry about what is Marga doing in the Kartari first. First study the Kartari sentence, okay? Vrishabhaha pratama bahuvachana. So that is bahuvachana karta. Then Marge is Saptami ekavachana. Very clear. Ram. Marge is Saptami ekavachana, right? In the street. Okay. So the bulls in the street, they roam. Atanti, Vrishabhaha atanti, they roam. So for the act of roaming, you are correct. There is no karma involved because Atana is a self-kriya. There is no karma involved for that. So like nothing like Shalam Gachati type. So Atanti. So now they have deliberately, Samskar Bharati, throw in a sentence like this just to see, are you just going about blindly? Okay. So you think kartru, karma, kriya, boom, margam, margaha. Like this you do, you are goners. Okay. So first analyze the kartari vakya to see if there is an intent to actually put something else there other than kartru and karma. The sentence can have other things, right? For example, here it can be Ramasya Vrishabhaha. So Ramasya Vrishabhaha marge atanti. How will you go to karmani? Ramasya will remain Ramasya. Okay. Ramasya Vrishabhaihi marge atyanti. Vrishabhaihi, and since there is no karma pada, it has to be in ekavachana. Atyate, like that. Okay. See. Vrishabhaihi marge atyate. Marge remains marge. Ramasya, if it is there, Ramasya Vrishabhaihi will remain. Ramasya Vrishabhaihi marge atyate. Atyate akarmaka iti ekavachanam.
But if it is akarmaka, we can't keep it atanti.
No. It still has to be in karmani mode. It still has to be in the karmani lat. That's why yakara and the atmanepadi ending te will appear, but it will go to ekavachana.
So this is like bhave prayoga. So that therefore it becomes ekavachana.
Yes. Correct. Bhave prayoga. Correct. Okay. Basically, karmani, bhave is a subset of karmani. And basically karmani and bhave, we speak of it almost in the same breath. Bhave is the technical term we use for akarmaka kriyapada and karmani for sakarmaka kriyapada. Okay. Even if the karma is not mentioned, the kriyapada continues to be sakarmaka. The sentence doesn't have a karma pada, doesn't influence the kriyapada sakarmakatva. Its dharma is sakarmaka. Its dharma may be akarmaka. So dharma of atyate, at dhatu is akarmaka. Okay. All right. Okay. Maharajaha Rishin Sevante.
Rishayah sevyante.
Correct. Maharajaihi Rishayah Sevyante. So the Ragnya Shabda is a little tough, but Maharaja, when we do it, that's why we tend to use Maharaja. When we do a Samastapada of Ragnya Shabda with Maha, the Maharajaha that comes out is like Rama Shabda. That's why we like the Samastapada. It's funny. Sanskritam is a bit funny sometimes. Okay. So we sometimes take benefit of that type of thing. So okay, it's a akarantal. So Maharajaha, Maharajau, Maharajaha. Similarly, Maharajaihi like Ramaihi. So Maharajaihi Rishayaha Sevyante. Okay, so Rishayaha is plural, so Sevyante also goes to plural. So by the many kings, these sages are serviced or served. Serviced sounds like some car, so served. Okay, all right. Uttamaha anyan kshamate.
But
Uttamena anyaha kshamyate.
Uttamena
Anyaha
shamyante.
Anya.
Sarva Shabda.
Uttamena anyaha.
Ramaha.
She is right. Madam is right.
Shamyante.
Correct. Sarvaha, sarvau, sarve. Okay, it is one of the tougher shabdas. Okay, so looks like I have a year or two ago, whenever I prepared this, I was aware of this difficulty. So I referred to the where the anya comes from. It's like sarva shabda, sarvavat anye api kim. Okay, iti drashtavya. Uttamena anye kshamyante. Okay, one of the tougher words. Okay.
Sir, this last sentence, Maharajai. You are telling us that Maharaja means many rajas, or it is there's some
Big
bigger
king,
raja, some
big king.
big
Yeah.
king more.
Yeah.
When you are telling, you said many rajas are.
That is because it's
central,
plural. That is because it is plural. Also, it is plural. Okay.
So Maharaja here means many rajas.
Correct. Maha is not elevating it to plurality. Rajaha plural is elevating it to plurality. The vibhakti form is elevating it to plurality.
I had doubt. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Name Pratipadika itself cannot elevate plurality. The vibhakti has to elevate plurality. Okay. Uttamaha anyan kshamate, uttamena anye kshamyante. Mitrani prakasham shlaghante.
Prakashaka sladhyate.
I think Sarji who got in first. Correct. So mitraihi prakashaha mitraihi. Okay. So mitram is an apumsakalinga shabda. Only in Pratama and Dvitiya Vibhakti it follows phalam shabda. After that, all napumsakalinga shabdas follow pullinga form. So it goes like mitraihi only. So mitram, mitre, mitrani, mitram, mitre, mitrani, mitrena, mitrabhyam, mitraihi. Like that it goes. Okay. So prakasham, prakasha.
One question. Yeah, just going back to the previous one, Anyan, you said it is Anye. What case does it follow?
It is actually in Prathama Bahuvachana, Anye.
Prathama Bahuvachana. Yeah, but so which form does it follow, like Ramaha or?
You saw that, it's like Sarva Shabda.
Oh,
in
Sarva.
the book of, that's what I have it in the red there. So in the book of declensions, you search for Sarva Shabda and decline, most likely it declines like that.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Mahoday, because I speak Tamil, I'm tempted to think Prakashaha, the Prathama Vibhakti would have been Prakasham, because, that's how I use it in my mother tongue. So how do you know, how have you equipped yourself to know that it's Prakashaha and not Prakasham in Prathama Vibhakti?
Abhyasaha. Okay. There is no other formula, unfortunately, to know the linga. There is no other formula other than to abhyasa of the Prathama Ekavachana form. Pretty much usually the Prathama Ekavachana forms give us the linga jnana. Okay.
Correct.
So we can't even you can't even say, oh, I know Prakasha is pullinga. Your brain is not good saying, oh, Prakasha is pullinga. It never remembers that way. Okay. It may recite the shloka which says Prakasha is pullinga, but it will never associate Prakasha with pullinga until you start saying Prakashaha 100 times. Your brain develops the knowledge that is a pullinga shabda. Okay. If you say Prakasha pullinga shabdaha, your brain will not understand what you are saying. If you say Prakashaha 100 times, your brain understands what is happening. Okay. So we call it abhyasa. So do the abhyasa if you read some stories. Best way to do abhyasa is you don't have to read Bhagavad Gita, you don't have to read Ramayana. It's all very tough text. So you take simple Katha Pustakas, the Panchatantra, Laghu Panchatantra Pustakas written by Samskrita Bharati, etc. So and slowly I started reading even the novels written in Sanskritam by Samskrita Bharati, translating some good works of local authors, right? So for example, all of S.L. Bhairappa's books, Bhairappa chooses subjects that are both historic and a little bit with modern connotation, right? So that it is ruchikara for the modern reader. Kannada is very famous for that. His works have been picked up and translated in Sanskritam by Dr. Vishwasa Mahodaya. When you read those novels, each of the novel is 400 pages, but they read like you can sleep and read, and it's kind of you will start picking up the language nicely that way. Okay, abhyasa. Yeah.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Similarly, how to Anya is not Rama Shabda, it's Sarva Shabda. How to make out, sir?
That is even more tough, sir. That is again over time you will not only recognize its Prathama Ekavachana form. Even I would have here may have answered is Anyaha. Okay, so don't don't get what you call flustered. It is okay for up till another 6-7 years we make this linga and anta kriya doshas. Okay, the antakriya doshas are even more common than linga doshas. Okay, so just like that bridegroom we are. Okay, that's okay. Hopefully we'll get our bride one day.
Thank you.
Okay, answer the following questions. What are the two possible meanings for Lokanatha? One of you I will choose. Satya Devi has gone in first. Satya Devi gets the chance.
Yes, Mahoday. Lokanadaha, Lokanadaha means the leader or the lord of.
No, madam. You have to break the Vigraha Vakya correctly.
Okay. Lokanadaha. One meaning is he is the lord of Loka.
Okay.
General.
See,
Then
all that will give you half the marks. All that kind of answer is correct, but we'll give you half the marks. What you have to focus on is the two different. What are the two different samasa?
Second one is guarded by the people, the person like.
Correct. That is
guarded by the people. Two meanings.
So now what you have to do is you have to say Lokanataha can be deconstructed in two different.
Okay, sir.
Sorry, lot of crosstalk coming. Just others kindly keep quiet. I'm not asking you to unmute. Okay, kindly keep quiet. So Lokasya Nataha is a Shashti Tatpurusha Samasa construction. Lokanam Nataha Lokanam Lokanam Nataha is Shashti Purusha. Lokaha Nataha Yasya Saha. Okay. So that is the Bahuvrihi Samasa. So your answer should contain Shashti Tatpurusha term. It should contain the Vigraha Vakya. Possibly, it will be nice if you can put the Vigraha Vakya Lokanam Nataha or Lokasya Nataha and saying this means the leader of the world, which is Maharaja. Shashti Tatpurusha is Maharaja.
Yes.
Whereas Lokaha Yasya Nataha, the Loka itself, the people itself is whose of whomsoever's carer. Natha here is a carer sense. Okay, taking carer. That those people will be referred as Lokanatha. That is so that will be the beggar. Okay, so you have to put all those aspects there. Then you will get maximum marks. Otherwise, they will give you award some marks. Okay, but they're looking for the knowledge that you understood the variation of the two samasa breaks and what the Vigraha Vakya construction technique for those are for at least this single word, not for others, at least for this single word. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, somebody raised their hand. I don't know who raised the. Okay, they have lowered it since maybe it was by error. So whom do the? Yes, there. What is the question, madam?
So I wanted to answer this question in Sanskrit. So suppose if I say Lokanathasya Arthadvayam, can I say like
no, don't say Lokanathasya. Lokanatha iti padasya. Like that you go. Don't change the Lokanatha form. Lokanatha iti padasya. Dvau riti dvayam. Arthadvayam bhavati. Use the dvayam technique. Okay. Lokanatha iti padasya arthadvayam bhavitum shakyate. Yadi Lokanatha shashti tatpurusha samasa padaha iti svikurmaha tarhi lokasya natha atava lokanam natha iti vigraha vakyah bhavati. Tasya artha asti maharajah iti. Arthat lokanatha ityukte महाराजः इति भवितुं शक्यते. अन्यथा यदि लोकः एव यस्य नातः इति बहुव्रीहि समास विग्रहवाक्यं स्वीकुर्मः चेत् तस्य अर्थः भिक्षुकः इति भवितुं शक्यते इति एवं संस्कृत्यां लेखनीयम्। अस्तु वा? किञ्चित् अशुद्धम् अपि भवेत् चिन्ता मास्तु, लिखतु। आङ्ग्ले अपि लिखतु, संस्कृते अपि समयः अस्ति चेत् एकवाक्यं लिखतु, सन्तोषाय भवति।
Okay, thank you, sir.
Whom do the officers label as horses?
सर्वान् पुच्छवतो हयः।
सर्वान् पुच्छवतो हयः इति अधिकारिणः वदन्ति। अर्थात् गर्दभः अपि अश्वः इति चिन्तयन्ति। Very good. I think you got almost the Sanskrit answer, so it's easy enough to answer in English also. What do small fellows do? This is a little suddenly out of the blue.
Yeah. Small fellows get very upset or agitated when they start a job, whereas Mahapurushas do not get aggrieved when they start.
Excellent, excellent. You almost this thing. Okay. So this was the verse. Arabante alpameva agnyah kamam vyagraha pavanti cha. So alpagnyah, alpagnyah, I can call it alpagnya in the end. Alpameva karyam arabante. Okay. Vyagraha cha bhavanti. Okay. So you can say two things about small fellows. They begin small efforts because they are incapable of thinking big things. And two, they even fail to carry that out because they become tense doing those small works. Okay. Vyagraha. Okay. In the passive voice, which case ending does karmapada take?
Prathama vibhaktiyam bhavati.
Just you have to just say Prathama Vibhakti ending it takes. Okay. And like you said in Sanskritam, Karmani Prayoge, Karmani athava Bhave Prayoge, you can use if you remember Bhave also, say Karmani athava Bhave Prayoge, Karma Padam Prathamayam Bhavati. Prathama Vibhaktau Bhavati अथवा प्रथमायाम भवति. प्रथमायाम स्त्रीलिंग सप्तमी एकवचन. प्रथम विभक्तौ, vibhakti shabda also strilinga, but vibhaktau is it saptami ekavachana form. So in the first vibhakti it takes. That's the Sanskritam grammar. Okay. Bhavati, it is. It's.
Can we use nayati also?
If you say nayati, you have to take it to karmapada. Prathama vibhaktim nayati. But don't use that strange combinations. It's nothing wrong. Okay. Yeah. You should not do literal English it takes form. You should in Samskrita we say Prathama vibhaktau bhavati. In Prathama vibhakti it happens. That's the Sanskritam grammar. Normal Sanskritam grammar. But nothing wrong in saying Prathama Vibhaktim Nayati, but it's a bit strange construction. It's not a natural construction in Sanskritam. But it is understood fully by us. Yeah.
Swikaroti might be a better word.
Yeah. But if you do Swikaroti, you still have to make Karma Pada. Prathama Vibhaktim Swikaroti. So Prathama Vibhaktau Bhavati is easier for me. Natural for me.
Parantu Vibhakti Strilinga asti kila? Strilingam.
Mativat.
Vibhaktyam agachati.
Actually Lakshmivat, something like that. It is Ikaranta Strilinga Shabda. Vibhaktihi. Oh, Matihi eva. Matihi eva. Ikaranta. So Matihi, Mati, Matayaha, Matim, Mati, Matin, Matim, Vibhaktim. Vibhaktim iti prayaha. Not Vibhaktim. Vibhaktim Hrisva. Ikaranta.
Vibhaktyam.
Vibhaktyam iti va?
विभक्त्यां विभक्तयोः विभक्तिषु
अर्थात् ईकारान्त एव तर्हि विभक्ति इति शब्दः एव अहं तत् दृष्ट्वा तदनन्तरं कन्फर्मेशन् करोमि. ईकारान्तस्य दर्शनं भवेत्. ईकारान्त स्त्रीलिङ्ग माता स्वसा धेनुः लक्ष्मी स्त्रीवत् प्रायः स्त्रियम् इति अस्ति, तदपि स्त्रीम् इति अस्ति विभक्तिम्. Okay, yeah. So strivat, but not sarvata strivat. Vibhakti, vibhaktyau, vibhaktyah, and then vibhaktim, vibhaktyau, vibhaktihi, vibhaktya, vibhaktibhyam, vibhaktibihi, vibhaktyam, vibaktiyai, vibaktibhyam, vibaktibhyah, like that it goes. It's not very easy. Shrihi is also such a shabda. Nadi is easier one to refer. That Nadi, Nadyau, Nadyah, like that it goes.
Gauri,
Gauri, Nadi, all those things are examples. Ikara striling.
सप्तमी विभक्त्याम् आगच्छति सप्तमी प्रयोगे
vibhaktyam, correct. Nadyam, correct. Okay, we finished that. So that is small works, agitated, and number 4 is pratama vibhakti. Now correct the following, correct the errors and rewrite the following. Balakah gamyate, very obvious. Balakena gamyate. You guys are ready for this. Athwa you can also change this to kartari voice saying balakah gacchati. But easier one, stay with the gamyate and change balaka to balakena. It's easier one. Sridharena kampate. Go for the smallest correction. Yakara missing. So Sridharena. Oh, I missed the pakara there. That is my bad. Kamyate I did. It's kampyate. Ya. Okay, ya. Kampyate. There is a spelling error. Sridharena kampyate or Sridharaha kampate. Okay, this if you remember, it is an atmanepadi dhatu. Okay, so kampate itself is the correct word, and you can say Sridharaha was put in the wrong vibhakti. Okay, generally when they do this, they try to avoid spelling error. They actually have vibhakti errors. Samskrita Bharati will usually have vibhakti errors. So the errors that they are pointing out, they won't try to make Sridhara with the dha in the alpa prana and all that kind of things. They don't try. They are trying to test the vibhakti jnanas and also the dhatus think jnana or the end anta jnanas. Okay, so kriyapada jnana. So usually the words will be correct on their own, but the wrong combination will be there. So Sridharena kampyate or Sridharaha kampate, like that. Okay, Lataya sarovaraha pashyate.
Lataya sarovaraha drakshyate, right? Drishyate.
So Lataya sarovaraha drishyate, correct. The pashdat changes to drish. Actually, it is drish dat by nature, I think. Then Lata sarovaram pashyati. So sarovara has to be taken into karma mode also. So Lata sarovara, actually that is double correction. So I wouldn't go for that at all. Lataya sarovaraha drishyate is the most obvious correction. Multiple corrections is okay, you can answer, but try to go for one single correction. That's what in the intent will be. Matari plus archanam, matrarchanam.
Matriarchanam.
It should be matra plus archanam, right?
Actually, it is matru plus archanam, matrarchanam. Okay. So you can correct the source form to say matrarchanam, or you can write the correct, even assuming matari archanam to be the sandhi to be done. Why do we suspect left hand side? Let us say left hand side was the intent. Matari archanam. So then matar e plus what is the conversion?
Matriarchanam.
Yakara end sandhi. Matriarchanam. Yakara has to come there. Okay. So matru plus archanam, matrarchanam is one form of correction. Okay, where we keep the RHS as is and to correct the left. If you assume matari is with the correct intent, not trying to create sambandha with archanam, because like I told, in sandhi there is no expectation that there is a sambandha with the two. The archanam may be referring to some other archanam, matari may be in the mother. So aham archanam kritva matari pushpam samarpayami, something like that. Okay, so then you should not change the vibhaktis, right? So then you should go for the correct sandhi karya. That's also another. Mataryarchan. Matari goes to rya. Matararchanam. But it's a little twisty. So I think looks like I have gone for the cheap correction of changing matari to matru shabda. It is actually a samasta pada and yand sandhi. Yeah. What they gave, matru plus archanam only they gave in the textbook also. I wish they had given both options to excite us, but anyway, they are trying to not what you call overload you. Okay. So this I already shared. Somebody had asked upasargas and all that, and something I found, but it's not a full list. So the point here I wanted to do while sharing in the WhatsApp group was there isn't like one English inference you can do, because in different contexts, according to the dhatu, also sometimes the upasarga meaning deviates. Okay, so that's why when somebody makes the upasarga list alone and makes some meanings, it's a little bit of a futile exercise. Okay, so upa may mean up to with some dhatus, it may mean near with another dhatu, it may mean within with another dhatu. So context itself is becoming very clear, important. Okay, so let's take this all with a pinch of salt, but it's a useful effort by someone to at least try and make some kind of a list of possible deviations of the meaning that one gives. But we should always do it with 5 or 10 examples of ati with different dhatus and giving the meaning variation that is happening. So that will be a better exercise. One day maybe we can take that up. Okay, anyway, let's go forward.
Could you please share this page with us later?
I already shared it on WhatsApp, madam. Have you joined recently?
No, maybe I've missed it. There were a lot of messages. Maybe
no, I know the group has a lot of messages. What you do is go to the group settings page. I will show you a little bit. Just stand by, because that is critical. I will show you what to do.
I'll take a screenshot of this.
You can also do that. It's very smart. See, somebody equipped with all the tools on his PC. I said I cannot share the PDF, but you can farm the PDF if you want. And I don't want to teach you all that. Okay.
No, but this is anyway in the video, which is going to be.
Yeah. No, but video is, you cannot always remember 15th lesson, 45th minute. That is like tiresome. So just a minute. See, I will change the screen share. Just hold on. Okay, you should be looking at my this thing now. Okay, WhatsApp screen now. So it's similarly in the mobile, there will be these 3 dots on the top, right? So if you go there, okay. So okay, not the right options are there on this web this thing, but if you go in your mobile, okay, you can go for documents and things like that. Settings. If you go to maybe settings. Okay, maybe. No, the group info. Okay. Media links and docs. See now like this. So typically, for example, suppose you are not interested in this, you can go and remove that. So what here you will suddenly find all the stuff that are important maybe. So somewhere if you scroll down, you might find what you want. No guarantee, because a lot of other pictures are there, but it may be a little more useful than searching through all the messages. Okay.
Thank you.
Documents, all the documents. I can click on docs and it should, if it loads, it will show all the documents. So you can download them. Here we find everything. See, here we find whatever PDF and things like that we have shared is here. Like this, some links. So a lot of links will be shown like this. Mobile also has all
this people should have downloaded it earlier. Otherwise, after a few days, it will go away.
Yes.
I have already shared these screen sheets, sir. Oh yeah.
Good, Mahodaya. Okay, thank you. Let me change the share back. Okay. All right. So now we completed the lesson 5 successfully. So let us go to lesson 6. I was trying to prepare, so it's already way ahead. Okay, there we are. Shashtah Patah. Samayah kaha idanim itopi bahu samaya asti chinta nasti 11:44 iti asti. Astu. Shashtah Patah agre saramah. So is everyone ready for the 6th lesson? I hope so. We do have a good size 32 chatras there. Very nice. Okay. So lovely verse. Not even verse. Eka pankti ukti. One line saying, right? Grihita iva kesheshu mrityuna dharmamacharet. Grihitaha iva kesheshu mrityuna dharmam acharet. Mrityuna kesheshu grihitaha iva dharmam acharet. This is an Anvaya Vakya. Anvaya Vakya. So acharet is the Kriya Pada, goes to the end, and the other are slightly reordered. Okay. Iva is there, so quote. Okay. So once Iva is there, something will prefix to that. So all that prefixes Iva has to be taken there. Like, so Mrityuna Kesheshu Grihitaha Iva, by the death, by the hair. Okay. In the hair. In the Sanskritam grammar is amidst the hair. Okay. Grihitaha, grabbed, as if a fellow who has been grabbed. So as if I have been grabbed, I is implicit here. As if we have been, or I have been, or somebody has been, doesn't matter. As if we have been grabbed by the hair, by the death, or in this case, the Lord of Death. Okay. So by the Lord of Death, like that, dharmam acharet. So maintain or practice dharma as if, acharana of dharma is practicing dharma in English, right? Practice dharma as if death is imminent. There can be no more what you call deep way of summarizing dharma than this sentence, right? We know this. All the religions of the world pretty much do say this, I believe. Okay, so by death in the hair grabbed, as if dharmic duties may one practice. Okay, dharmic means self and societal duties in this. Okay, that's the conversion of dharma in this context. Dharma is a deep word. So let us look at the grammar aspect. Mrityuna, mrityu, tritiya ekavachana, ukaranta pullingaha, guru shabdavat, guruna yatha asti, nakaraha tu natvaha tatra rakarena, atra natvaha nasti, yadyapi rikaraha asti, natvaha nashtah kimartam anyem aksharani madhye bhavanti, ye natvam na kurvanti. So na ityeva shishyate. Original tail is na, so it remains na. Mrityu na, by mrityu. Tritiya ekavachana. Karana. Kesheshu, kesha, saptami bahuvachana. Rameshu vat. Akaranta pullinga Rama shabdavat. Rameshu. Grihitaha, kta pratyayaha. See, the fellow who has been grabbed. That sense. Grihitaha. Okay. Kta, the thing that has been grabbed. The masculine thing that has been grabbed. Purusha grihitaha, like kta pratyayukta kridantaha grihnati means yaha anyasya grahane baddha saha grihitaha. Okay, so the fellow who is grabbed by someone else, okay, one who is bound by somebody else's grasp, that fellow is a grihita in the sense here. Okay, so yamena mrityuna yamena grihitaha. Iva avyaya padam arthat yatha tata yatha blah 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 tata dharmam acharet. So iva is a compaction of yatha tata, you can say in one word. Dharmam, dharma dvitiya ekavachana, akaranta pullingah Rama shabdavat ramam. Okay. Acharet vidiling lakaraha, acharati iti lat rupaha, acharet iti vidiling lakaraha. So may he act as if death has grabbed him by the hair. Act means dharma following. Act, be dharmic as if death has grabbed him by the hair. Nice. Let's move forward with that nice picture reminding us.
Sir, this Iva can be even if death is grabbing you by the hair, follow dharma.
No. Api is the sense of what you want. Api is the sense of even. Right? Eva means simply like. Okay, like that. As if. As if is the correct translation which I have here. As if.
As, okay.
Yatha tata. Yatha tata. That's why I brought yatha tata also.
Correct. Okay.
Okay. Bhashabhyasaha kta pratyayah. So there are a few abhyasas they have given us. So let me take your help. Muralidharan Mahodaya.
Yes, Mahodaya.
Can you slowly read us this and help us?
Yeah, sure. Ramena karyam kritam. Devena varaha
No, one second. So just say the English also.
Okay. Ramena karyam kritam. The job was done by Rama. Devena varaha dattaha. The boon was granted by God.
Just pause. Just stand by. Stay with me. Don't need to mute. Just stay with me. So Ramena karyam kritam. So karyam is the karma pada, but it is in pratama ekavachana. Kritam because it's napumsaka linga karyam. Kritam is in napumsaka. Kritam. Okay. So this is a kta pratyaya form. Okay. This is the napumsaka linga form of kta pratyaya. By whom the work was done? By Rama. Similarly, Devena Varaha Dattaha. Now, Varaha is a Pullinga Shabda Ekavachana. So, there is no Dattam form, it is a Dattaha form. Okay. So, Varaha Dattaha, Karyam Kritam. Napumsaka, Pullinga. Okay. And Ekavachana, both of them. Continue, sir.
Balakaihi Kata Shruta.
Very good. Shruta.
The story was heard by the boys.
So, Katha is Trilinga Ekavachana. Just like Karyam was Napumsaka Eka, Vara was Pullinga Eka, Katha is Trilinga Eka. So, they have switched around to show with 3 different dhatus and 3 different karma padas how the Linga Beda influences the ending. Tam, Taha, Ta. What we have to focus? Tam, Taha, Ta. Okay. Tam will come for more or less all the thing. Okay. Dattam, Kritam, Shrutam, like that. And here it is Kritaha, Dattaha, Shrutaha. Here it is Shrutam, Shrutaha, Shruta forms. Okay. All 3 are permitted, but we have to apply the correct one based on the karma padas, linga and vachana. Okay. Vachana is ekavachana so far. So that's what the focus is. Continue, sir.
Pradhyapakena vicharaha upasthapitaha.
See, it takes a while to recognize what is kta pratyaya. Okay. See, we know sthapana, sthapyate is a natural latlakara form, but here it is sthapitaha. Upa is a upasarga. Upa itself is an upasarga. Okay. So, upasthapitaha is been presented, made to sit, made to stand, like that. Okay. So, prastavana, we know, prastavana is a word in all Indian languages. So that's same stha dhatu. So this sthapitaha essentially is a masculine kta form ekavachana, vicharaha being masculine ekavachana. Okay, but it is a karma pada. For this kriya, this is a karma pada. Remember, though it is in pratama, it's karma pada. So vicharaha upasthapitaha. How do you change it to active voice? Pradhyapakaha vicharam upasthapitavan. So that is a way, or upasthapayat is the lung form. Okay, upasthapayat, asthapayat, upasthapayat. Upa plus asthapayat, upasthapayat. No, that's a little deep, so we don't go to lung and all that. So they're teaching us simple forms of Kartari Bhuta and Karmani Bhuta. Kartari Bhuta is the Ktavatu, Kritavan, Upasthapitavan, Kritavati, Upasthapitavati, those forms. And of course, plural also are there. And they're here focusing on the Karmani Bhuta Kridanta, which is Kta Pratyaya. This one, Kta Pratyaya. Okay. Thank you, sir. Just read one more sentence and then we will have someone else help us. Continue.
Mahila bihi charcha kruta. A discussion was held by women.
Now, see, they have switched the. Actually, here this continues to be plural. So now switching the Kartri to Strilinga here. Okay, so far everything was pullinga. Ramena, Devena was singular, singular. Balakaihi was plural. Pradhyapakena was singular, but all were pullinga. They're switching to a strilinga here, showing that a little bit trying to confuse us. Okay, Mahila bihi by the women. Okay, but Charcha is the reason why Krita is in strilinga, not because of Mahila bihi. Purushaihi Charcha Krita, same. Mahila bihi Charcha Krita, same. Charcha Krita doesn't change whether it's Purushas who are doing the Charcha or Mahilas who are doing the Charcha, because Charcha is strilinga, Krita is strilinga. Charcha Krita. Remember that. And it is singular, singular. Charcha is singular, Krita is singular. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, sir. You can stand down, Muralidharan sir. Let me go to PK Ramakrishnan Mahodaya.
Yes, sir.
Continue reading for us, sir.
Gopalakaihi Padyani Uktani. Poems were recited by cowherds.
Now they switched to Bahuvachana, but stayed with Napumsaka Linga now. Padyani Uktani. The Padyas were told by the cowherds. Yeah, very good. Continue, sir.
Karmakaraihi Prakoshtaha Marjitaha.
Pullinga Bahuvachana. Sorry. Continue, sir.
The rooms were swept by workers.
Correct. So Pullinga Bahuvachana Prakoshtaha Ataha Marjitaha. Iti api Marjitaha iti ekavachanam. Marjitau iti dvivachanam. Marjitaha iti Bahuvachanam. Okay. So Prakoshtah, Prakoštau, Prakoštah. So almost like they pair up like our Visheshana Visheshya in a sense. Okay, but clearly this is Karma Pada and that is Kriya Pada, but not actually Kriya Pada in the active sense of Kriya. It is a Kridanta Kriya. Okay, Kridanta Kriyas are actually Nama Padas. Remember that. So if I wanted to attach an active Kriya Pada to the whole sentence, there has to be a Lakara. Without a Lakara word, there cannot be a Kriya Pada in a sentence. So here we have to do the Adhyaharana. We have to imagine what it is or assume what it is. Karmakaraihi Prakoshtaha Marjitaha Santi, something like that. Okay, Santi because Prakoshtaha is plural, so Santi I go with. So Prakoshtaha Marjitaha Santi. So if I take the active sense of that sentence, Prakoshtaha Santi is the active sense. The passive sense is in the balance. Karmakaraihi Prakoshtaha Marjitaha. Like that. Do you get the point? Okay. Continue, sir.
Margadarshinya Margaha Darshitaha.
By sorry, I almost interrupting. Continue.
The roads were shown by the female guide.
Female they put in bracket because Margadarshini, Margadarshinya. Okay, Margadarshakaha is the pullinga form. So Margadarshakena. Margadarshakena would be pullinga form. Margadarshini is the strilinga form of the same thing. So in Sanskritam, there are some stri pratyaya, we call it. Actually, as you swim in this ocean of Sanskritam, slowly one day you will encounter the sagara called pratyayas and stri pratyayas. So there is a technology in the grammar of Sanskritam to derive a stri pratyaya form of a pullinga reference. So for example, if Margadarshaka is the pullinga word, the Darshaka is a pullinga tail that is abandoned. The Darsha portion is taken and there is a stri pratyaya used to substitute the pullinga pratyaya to create a stri form of the same thing. Okay, and there are many techniques and some techniques are to be used for some type of pratipadikas, etc. So Margadarshini is the ni addition is the technique for this one. So Margadarshinya is coming. Margaha darshitaha bahuvachana pullinga pullinga. Okay, nothing, no magic there. Continue, sir.
Apanikena shatikaha vikritaha.
Sarees
were sold by the shopkeeper.
Sarees were sold by the shopkeeper. I have got trained to neglect the other language, so that's why I keep interrupting you. Unfortunately, I should not. All of you will need the help of the English sentence here. I should, if I don't need it, that doesn't mean I should not make you read it. I apologize for that. So apanikena, by the storekeeper. Apanikaha. Okay. So here the stritva may be apanika. Okay. So apanikaya, like that might come if it's a lady owner, lady proprietress. Just say proprietress, proprietor. Same thing technique is there in English. If you recognize this tritva pratyaya of Sanskritam, pretty much is there in European languages also. They also have their own techniques of going into feminine forms. So the color of the ocean is different, but that is also ocean. This is also ocean. This is a what you call the mother ocean. I call it. Okay, shatikaah vikritaah. Strilinga bahuvachana. Shatika, shatike, shatikaah. So shatika vikrita, shatike vikrite, shatikaah vikritaah. Just like I told, almost like adjective and the thing that is described by the adjective, like that almost it is, but it is not so. Karma pada and kridanta kriya. Continue, sir.
Sir, this apanikena is only masculine, I think.
Yes. Masculine. I was explaining this three form also. That's all. I was complicating your life. Yeah.
Okay. Nartakibihi phalani khaditani.
By the dancers. Okay. By the obviously female dancers, because nartaki, not nartak. Nartakaihi would be male dancers. Nartakibihi will be female dancers. Phalani khaditani, the fruits were eaten. Okay. See, phalani is napumsaka, so khaditani is in the napumsaka form. Plural. Khaditam, khadite, khaditani. Phalam, phale, phalani form. Okay. That's why we love the kta pratyaya and ktavatu pratyaya, because they always become one simple type of ending, which we know how, which we learn how to decline. We are ready. So, for example, kta pratyaya is akaranta. So it's declined very easily as akaranta pullinga, akaranta strilinga, and akaranta napumsakalinga, which we know Rama shabda, Sita shabda, Phala shabda. Beautiful. So kta pratyaya is very easy to decline. Now, ktavatu, which is khaditavan, khaditavati, is a little different. So it's a takaranta shabda, takaranta pullinga, takaranta strilinga. But if you learn how to decline it, it's not again becomes easy. Okay. So
like bhavan shabda, is it?
Bhavat shabda we call it. That's why takaranta. Correct. You're right. Bhavati. But bhavat shabda is there as bhavan in pullinga, as bhavati in strilinga, as bhavat in napumsakalinga. Right? The napumsakalinga form is pretty much usually the pratipadika stem, bhavat shabda. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So here something more interesting. So what is said in English there is pretty much. Thank you, Mahodaya, for reading for us. I appreciate your help. So you can stand down. So we know all these things. Again, I don't have to rub that. So let's move forward. I have some interesting examples here. So lat kartari, Ramaha karyam karoti. Rama work he does. Standard sentence form, right? Prathama vibhakti, dvitiya vibhakti, lat lakaraha, kartari prayoga. Same thing in active voice to passive voice conversion in lat lakara itself. Remaining in lat lakara, remaining in kriya world. Ramena karyam kriyate. By Rama, the work is done. Okay. So the karoti is a kru dhatu is a little complex. So it is not kuryate. It's not karyate. It is kriyate. That's okay. Once we learn that, we can stay with that. So that's fine. Next, let us say we say the same thing in past tense. In lat goes to lung. Lat goes to lung there. So Ramaha karyam akarot. Karoti changes to akarot. Okay, akara gets added in the head, and takara is halan takara is used in place of tikati. So akarot like that. Okay, lang kartari. Same thing. Okay, you can do in ktavatu kartari. Okay, ktavatu kartari. I should have shown the ktavat, but ktavatu I cannot show for the lat because ktavatu essentially is a lung form. That is, it's a bhuta form. Right? Because ktavatu is a bhuta form, I can show it along with only lung, alongside lung. That's why I have separated it out like that. Ramaha karyam kritavan. Rama work he did. So here what is kritavan? Kritavan is actually, see, he did, or actually it is more correctly to be expanded as the fellow who did, became the fellow who did. That's how I always in my brain, no, whenever I see kritavan, I immediately imagine became the fellow who did. So the active Kriya Pada, if I want to use here, is Ramah Karyam Kritavan Asit. Asit would be the correct Kriya Pada to add. Adhyaharana. But Kritavan is enough. Sanskritam doesn't require that Asit to be told. So Kritavan is enough. So Rame, next same Ktavatu goes to Kta in Karmani. See, we are moving between Ktavatu and Kta from Kartari to Karmani within the Kridanta world of the Kriya. So Ktavatu and Kta are what you call as related the same way that Lat Kartari and Lat Karmani changes happen. Ktavatu changes to Kta when you move the Vakya in the Kridanta world. But only available for Bhutakala. Ramah Karyam Kritavan. Ramena Karyam Kritam. See, Ramena Karyam Kriyate is the Lat Karmani. Ramena Karyam Kritam is the Kta Karmani. But it can be Lang Karmani also. I haven't shown that example. There is a Lang Karmani form also. So I don't know enough grammar to say it out what is the form, because I don't want to say something wrong. What is it, madam?
Is it akriyata?
Akriyata. Akriyata. Yeah, akriyata sounds right. Sounds right. Akriyata sounds right. Okay. I won't place my bets on it, but I'm willing to trade a guava fruit for that. Okay.
Kriyata.
Akriyata or akriyata, we don't know. That's fine. We don't know. We can commit fruit, but no more. Okay. So let's see. Now they have given beautiful examples, so we don't have to struggle more. Let us see, maybe some more learnings come from this. So somebody is going to help me for this. Just let me. Swati Bagini. Swati Bagini, are you there? Yeah, you're there in the list. Yeah, thank you. So read first 5 pairs for us slowly. So the subject is, let us see how verbs in active voice and change in passive voice, Kartari, Karmani. And here they have kept the Ktavatu, Kta, Ktavatu, Kta, Ktavatu, Kta. They have past participle form, active and passive. Okay, madam, please lead us away.
Balika katham shrutavati. Balikaya katha shruta.
The girl, the story she heard, by the girl, this story was heard. Continue, madam.
Saha vruksham drishtavan. Tena vrukshaha drishtaha.
Can you translate for us?
He saw the tree. Tree was seen by him.
Very good. Next.
Archakaha devam architavan. Archakena devaha architaha. Nirvahika suchanaha.
English.
Archakaha. Sir,
priest.
Pray.
Yeah, good. Pray is good for Archana, no problem. Pray to the God.
Prayed to the God. God was
prayed to by.
Prayed to God was prayed by Archakaha.
Correct, by the Archaka. Very good. Don't worry, you can throw in the Samskrita word only and put it all in English. That's all. Archaka, Archaka, no problem. You don't have to struggle to find priest and such corollaries. Archana, you can use the prayer, you can use puja, or you can put Archana only in English, no problem. Okay. But I'm just asking you just to see if you grasp the meaning. Okay, you are grasping the meaning, so we don't have to necessarily do it every time. If somebody has a doubt about some word, we can always mouth out and we will try to help them. Continue the next one, fourth one.
Only it should not be P or EY.
Huh?
Only it should not be P or EY.
I was thinking actually PREY or PRAY, exactly the same thought crossed my mind, because nowadays many false prayers instead of PRAY, PREYs are happening. Anyway, number 4.
निर्वाहिका सूचनाः दत्तवती. निर्वाहिकया सूचनाः दत्ताः.
So who could be Nirvahika in English?
Engineer.
By somebody who manages. Somebody who manages.
Organizer.
Organizer. Manager, lady manager, lady organizer. Okay, very correct.
Administrator.
You can say engineer, but engineer is a little far. Somebody engineer, the translation is abhiyanta, like that. Okay, so that is different. So let's stick to manager, simple manager, or somebody who oversees things like that. Okay, so by the oversee, lady manager, by the lady manager, the instructions were given like that. Number 5.
तन्त्रज्ञः गृहम् अवलोकितवान्. तन्त्रज्ञेन गृहम् अवलोकितम्.
Now engineer comes.
Yeah. Sir, Tantrajna is technician.
Yeah, it can be anybody from a simple technician all the way to an architect.
Abhinanta engineer.
Yeah.
Abhinanta.
Tantrajna can be engineer also, no problem. All are Tantrajnas. Even priests sometimes are Tantrajnas, but anyway.
Engineer. Sir, avalokitavan.
Avalokanam. What is avalokanam? What do you understand in your mother tongue?
Supervision or something?
Oversight. Observe. Oversight. Okay. So he kind of observed. Okay. That's some kind of a detailed observation. When somebody does a detailed study, we call it avalokana. It is not to be used in a very superficial manner. Here it means he had a overview. So tantrajnah griham avalokitavan. The technician or the engineer or the architect, the house he inspected. Okay, would be the correct translation in English. Okay. Yeah. By the technician, the house was inspected. That's all. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for helping us with that. So let us see.
Kshamita Mahodaya.
Jyoti Bhagini.
This Nirvahaka means it may be conductor. Manager means Vyavasthapaka.
See, somewhat interchangeable. So yeah, maybe you can use conductor. See, Nirvahaka doesn't have a extremely strong binding like conductor is only. See, so even the manager is a conductor sometimes. So nothing wrong with that. So you can use loose translations in English. You're okay. See here, the genesis of the word is this: vahana, vahudatu. Vahudatu means to carry. Okay. So nirvahati means somebody who carries out, supporting it right from the beginning, something like that. Or so somebody who is a basal effort, somebody who is a very basis of such carrying out. So nirvahaka is somebody who carries out some act completely, is the sense that we get from nirvahana. Okay. Yeah. So you can call it as a weightlifter also. If you want to just go, see, Sanskritam doesn't tie you down like that. If the context requires it to be called simply as somebody who is lifting your suitcase, maybe that's what it is. Who cares? In fact, but we don't use nirvahaka for that. We use vahakaha. See, vahakaha vastram nayati, something like that. Okay. Bharavahaha is another term used. Yeah, Bharavahaha. Correct. Now I had invited, okay, Jyoti Bhagini herself can lead us through the balance.
वैद्यः अस्वस्थान् परिशीलितवान्. वैद्येन अस्वस्थाः परिशीलिता.
ताः परिशीलिताः plural. Okay.
परिशीलिताः.
अस्वस्थ is a pullinga ekavachana, asvasthaha bahuvachana, parishilitaha bahuvachana. Kta prayoga, asvasthaha parishilitaha. The upset. Continue, try to give us the meaning, madam. Yeah.
The doctor examined the patients.
Correct. This is the active voice form. The passive voice?
Patients are examined by the doctor.
Only error is are. It should be were.
Aware, yes.
Because it's a past participle. Parishilitaha is a part participle. Okay. So you should bring the sense of were there, not are. Okay. Continue, madam.
Chhatraah natakani abhinitavantah. Chhatraihi natakani abhinitani. Students acted dramas.
Very good. Students enacted. Of course, the correct English word is a slight enhanced version of acted. Enacted the dramas or the plays. You can use PLAYS, plays also. Okay. Dramas and plays are colorally there. Students enacted the plays. And here, how would you change that?
The plays are the plays are enacted by the students.
No, were was correct. Were is the correct. Plays were enacted by the students. Okay, were is correct, not are. Okay, again the same. Don't go to are. Go to were. Okay, very good.
What is the Latvakara form for this?
Chhatraah natakani abhinayanti.
Nayanti.
Abhinayanti. Okay, abhinaya is the word we know in all our mother tongues. Acting. So abhinayanti. Okay, and that is abhinitavantaha is the ktavatu bahuvachana. Abhinitavan, abhinitavantaha. Abhinitam, abhinitani. Natakam is napumsaka. So natakam abhinitam, natakani abhinitani. Number 8, madam.
Janakah bhagineehi ahutavan. Janakena bhaginyah ahutaha. The father invited sisters.
Correct.
By the father, sisters were invited.
Very good. Very good. Perfect. So here bhaginihi, remember, see, it's not an easy word. Okay. See, it is like Lakshmi Shabda, something. Lakshmi is the plural form. So Nadi, Nadyo, Nadyaha is different from even Nadi. So actually it's a Lakshmi Shabda. If I go, I should find this form.
Yeah, Lakshmi.
Lakshmi also goes Lakshmiyaha. Lakshmihi, Dvitiya Bahuvachana, Lakshmihi. So Bhaginihi is actually Karma Bahuvachana. Not very obvious. So Lakshmi Shabda, see, Lakshmihi, Lakshmyau, Lakshmyaha, He Lakshmi, He Lakshmyau, He Lakshmyaha, Lakshmim, Lakshmyau, Lakshmihi. So it's tricky there. Dvitiya Bahuvachana of Lakshmi Shabda is a little tricky. Like that, this Bhagini Shabda also is so like that. Bhaginihi. So here how it will Sita Shabdavat we say thing, then it is Sita, Site, Sitaha, Sitam, Site, Sitaha. So we always think Janakaha Bhaginyaha only is the Bahuvachana maybe. No, Bhaginyaha is the Ekavachana Bahuvachana, Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachana. Bhaginihi is the Karmapada Bahuvachana. It's a little tougher. Okay.
Even Sri we say Strihi and Striyaha both.
Stri Shabda is different. Striyaha, Strihi, both. You are very correct. You are very correct. Stri Shabda has both forms. Striyam, Striyau, Striyaha or Strim, Striyau, Strihi. So it declines in both ways. But Lakshmi only declines this way. Lakshmim, Lakshmyau, Lakshmihi. It doesn't have both options. Okay.
Nadi also declines. Nadihi only comes, no? For
Nadi doesn't have two declensions, but it is like Lakshmi. You're right. It's like Lakshmi. Nadim, Nadyau, Nadihi. Yeah.
So Gauri also declines that way. Gauri,
correct. Gauri, Vani,
Gauriyaha.
Vani, Sakhi, Devi, Kartri, Datri, Ikaranta Strilinga. Some of them decline like Nadi. Some of them have slightly different variant forms available also. Like Lakshmi is slightly different, like that. So here and there, some slow. You'll, for example, Nadi, Nadyo, Nadyaha, Lakshmi, Lakshmyo, Lakshmiha. I think Nadi and Lakshmi are not varying very much. They match very well. Though this book has given two different tables for them because of some Shakara variation here there maybe, but they decline pretty much the same way. Stri has two declensions in the Dvitiya Vibhakti. Striyam, Striyau, Striyaha one set. Stream, Striyau, Strihi another set. That second set is like Lakshmi Shabda. The first set is a little bit different. It's more like Mati Shabda. Yeah. Anyway.
Madhavi Pushpani Anitavati. Madhavi brought flowers.
Very good.
Madhavya Pushpani Anitani. By Madhavi, flowers were brought.
Very good. Last one.
Bhaginyah Satkaram Kritavatyaha. Sisters done Satkaram. Bhaginibihi Satkarah Kritaha. By sisters, Satkara was done.
Correct. Was done. Very good.
Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavada, Bhagini. Observe that only portion of the verb is printed in bold in Kartari happens to be the verb in Karmani. Okay. So what they are saying is the Ahuta, Anita, Abhinita, Parishilita, Avalokita, Datta, Archita, Drishta, Shruta, all these. Okay. What they say, only portion of the verb printed in bold is in Kartari happens to be in the verb in Karmani. Oh, the same form is seen here. That's what said. They didn't put bold here. Shruta, Shruta, Drishta, Drishta, Archita, Archita, Datta, Datta. But sometimes there is a little some verbs you can see Pash of Lat changes to Drish, etc. So you have to be a little careful. But here pretty much it looks like in Ktavatu versus Kta, because both are Bhuta Kridantas, the stem doesn't vary. That's what they're highlighting. So it's a benefit you can take. Because we are moving in the Bhuta Kridanta world, one is Kartari, one is Karmani, looks like the Dhatu's conversion to that stem is identical in both Ktavatu and Kta. That's what they are highlighting. So here it is Shrutavati and here it is Shruta. Of course, Shrutavati is for Balika and Shruta is for Katha. Remember, don't think Shrutavati is changing to Shruta because of Balika. No, Katha is also Strilinga, so it happens. They have tried to track like that, but you know, Drishtavan. So when they gave Saha, they gave with Vriksha a Pullinga word. Archakaha, they gave Pullinga word Devaha. Like that, they have tried to. But here and there is Napumsaka Linga also, so you have to be careful. So Tavan Pullinga, Avalokitam, Napumsaka Linga switch because Griham is Napumsaka Linga. So you know the rules of the ending. It has to follow the Karma Pada. But the stem is a standard learning. That is a Avalokita like that. Avalokiteshvara is a great god of Buddhism. The one who sees, one who is always observing. So we can't do our work as if Rupachup, Gupachup or something we say. That cannot be the way of our life. I forget the Hindi word. Okay. So we have come to last. Yes, madam.
Sir, in the previous slide, sentence number 6, could I missed the meaning of Parishilitavan?
Inspection.
Oh, okay. Examine here because it's a
examine.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, got it. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Now, what is the dhatu and how that meaning emerges? I will have to look up and help you. Because Sheela is a different verb. What is this Sheela? Sheela means some kind of lajja, that kind of thing comes. Maryada, that kind of thing comes from Sheela. How is that becoming examine? I let me not dive there. But the Laukika meaning of Parishilana is inspection. Okay.
Okay.
Abhyasah. Change the following Kartari form into Karmani as shown in the example. Gatavan in simple, you have to write it in gatavan, gatavantau, gatavantaha, like that. And similarly, now the change that took the, oh, they have only given the one, no, sorry. Kartari form, they have given only Pratama Ekavachana. Okay. And in Karmani, they are asking you Pratama Eka, Dvi and Bahuvachana forms for that. Okay. Like Gataha, Gata, Gatam. Very easy exercise. Okay. So don't, let us not all jump in. I will select Kupuswamy sir. Rajesh Kupuswamy. Yeah.
Yes.
You are allotted the first 5 to try out.
Okay. Patitavan. Patitaha, patita, patitam.
Sorry, I said Ekadvi Bahu. You did the right way. It is not Ekadvi Bahu. It is Pullinga, Strilinga, Napumsakalinga, all in Ekavachana. Okay. I made a mistake there. Somebody didn't jump on me, but I think they were waiting. So yeah, Pullinga, Strilinga, Napumsakalinga forms. You got it right, first one. Next one, sir.
Drishtavan. Pashyatah, pashyata, pashyatam.
No need to change. See, just last slide, last bullet, we were reading that. Because both are past participles, drish will remain drish.
So drishtataha, drishtata, drishtatam.
No, why did you bring takara? Gataha, drishtaha.
Drishtaha.
Drishtaha, drishtavan. Sorry, drishtaha, drishta, drishtam. That's all. Okay. No takara comes in. Okay. Drishtaha, drishta, drishta. Let me see. Patitaha, patita, patitam. Drishtaha, drishta, drishtam. So I have put only shtashtam. Dru can be borrowed. Yeah. Again, sir.
Likhitavan. Likhitaha, likhita, likhitam.
Perfect. Likhitaha, likhita, likhitam. Drishtavan, ishtavan.
Ishtavan. Ishtaha, ishta, ishtam.
Perfect. Ishta, ishta, ishtam. Just I want to stop here the meanings. If somebody was not tracking the meanings, Patitavan, the fellow who had read, or somebody read. Drishtavan, some masculine, some male saw. Likitavan, some male wrote. Ishtavan, some male desired. Okay. So Ishta is desire. Okay. So some male desired. So something was desired is Ishtaha. So let us say Vrikshaha Ishtaha. Okay. Sadguruna Vrikshaha Ishtaha. By the Sadguru, the tree was liked, like that. Okay.
Neetavan. Neetaha, Neeta, Neetam.
Taken. Neetavan is the fellow who took. Okay. So was taken by a fellow. Here Neetaha is some Pullinga object was taken. Neeta, some Strilinga object was taken. Neetam, some Napumsakalinga object was taken. So Palam Neetam, Lata Neeta, Purushaha Neetaha. Let us say who took the Purusha. Let us say our famous first Ukti. So Mrityuna Purusha Neeta, sadly. Mrityuna Purusha Neeta. So a man was taken to death. Okay. Suptavan.
Suptavan. Suptaha, supta, suptam.
Very good. Suptaha, suptaha, suptam. Sleeping aspect. So as fellow slept and something was slept. So this, when will you use suptaha, supta, suptam question comes, right? Because suptaha has to be applied to a karma pada. So what is suptaha is the question. The aspect of sleeping, where is the pullinga there? It is a akarmaka. See, this is when akarmaka verbs are hit, we get into confusion state with the kta pratyaya. Sorry, with the kta pratyaya, because now there is no karma pada. So what can be suptaha? How can you say suptaha? You can only say suptam, because once it is akarmaka, the only legal form in the kta pratyaya to use is ktam. So suptam only has to be used. Okay, so Ramena suptam, Sitaya suptam, Mitrena suptam. So whether the subject is Pullinga, Napumsakala, Strilinga, suptam only, right? How can you say suptaha, supta? Like we saw earlier, there are some exception usages of the kta pratyaya, the karmani kta pratyaya, also in the active sense. Okay, so suptaha sometimes becomes an adjective to maybe Ramaha. Okay, so sometimes suptaha Ramaha. Rame Lakshmanena Uthapitaha. Like that, some people do use Suptaha as an adjective to Rama. Suptaha Rama Lakshmanena Uttapitaha Asti. So the sleeping Rama was woken up by Lakshmana. Like that, this kind of technique is also used. We have seen the extension of the Suptaha as an adjective, in which case it takes the Kartari association with whatever it describes. So it doesn't become the Kridanta sense of past participle there. Okay. Yeah.
Nirudhavan. Nirudhaha, Niruda, Nirudham.
Sorry, I exposed it a little. Nirudaha, Nirudha, Nirudham. So what do we understand? Oh, sir, what do you understand by Nirudha?
Getting down. Aruda, Niruda.
Oh, you didn't explain. Huh?
Aruda means climbing, Niruda means getting down.
Practicing.
See, Odhana is the Udha or Odha, that is the dhatu there. Okay, Nihi plus Udha and then Niruda, like that is called. See, Odhana means to take responsibility of something. So it's a very, very nice deep dhatu. Okay, so Nirudhavan. So somebody took responsibility. Nirudaha, some masculine object was taken responsibility of. Okay, like that. Okay, very good.
Mritavan. Mritaha, Mrita, Mritam.
This meaning all of us know. I won't explore that too much of that today. Okay, so thank you very much for leading us through this set. So we are at 12:30, but let's conclude this slide. So we'll invite Latha Natarajan Mahodaya. Latha Natarajan Mahodaya. Can you unmute yourself? Latha Natarajan. Okay, she is probably busy, somehow not able to unmute. Let's invite our Mumbai friend, Riddhi ji. Riddhi, are you still there? Riddhi, you're there. Riddhi, yes, can you unmute? Yeah, can you lead us through the balance 10? Yeah.
Yes, sure. Militavan, which is Militaha, Milita, Militam.
What would be the meaning of Militavan?
To meet, like somebody who met.
Somebody who met. The correct way of putting the whole meaning. Very good. And Militaha?
Militaha will be some masculine person who met.
Who was met. Who was met. Okay. Who was met by somebody else. Okay.
Got it. Okay.
Very important to get that sense. Okay.
Okay.
He is not the active person. He is just the karma.
Correct. Okay. Dagdhavan. Dagdaha, Dagdha, Dagdham.
What is Dagda? I don't know the meaning, sir. Burn. Okay. So Dagda we use in two senses. One is a physical burning. Another is actually Jnana. Okay. When we immerse our brain in some deep knowledge, then also we call Dagda. Basically, we ripened our brain with knowledge. It's also the sense of Dagda. But the very basic meaning of Dagda is burn only. Okay. So Dagdavan, some fellow who burnt something. We don't know what thing, but he was the fellow who burnt it. Okay. Dagdaha is some pullinga object that was burnt. Okay. So for example, let us say Purushena Vrikshaha Dagdaha. By the man, the tree was burnt. Very sad aspect, but anyway, by the man, I cannot think of new words. I'm sorry. I'm coming up with all these stale, meaningless sentences. But by somebody, the tree was burnt. So Dagdaha. And if it was some Napumsaka Linga Shabda, Palam Dagdam, the fruit was burnt, like that. Okay, like that can be said. Okay. Continue.
Kalpitavan, Kalpitaha, Kalpita, Kalpitam.
What would be the meaning of Kalpitavan?
Something that was wished for.
Was imagined.
Was imagined.
Kalpana is some kind of imagination, some kind of creation from some thought process. So Kalpitavan, imagined. So was imagined by some fellow. And Kalpitaha was something that is masculine that was imagined by somebody else. That is, we don't know who. Kalpitaha, Kalpita, Kalpitam. For example, Maya Maya nagaram kalpitam. By me, the town was imagined, like that. Okay. Kalpana can also sometimes take the sense of actually conceived, also conceptualness of something. Concept. Next one, madam.
Varditavan, Varditaha, Vardita, Varditam. Somebody who is prospered or somebody what has grown. Something that is grown.
Correct. Vardhana is growth. Very good. Next one.
Prakshaalitavan, Prakshaalitaha, Prakshalita, Prakshalitam. Something that has been bathed or cleaned.
Correct.
With water.
Correct. For example, phalam maya jalena phalam prakshalitam. By me using water, the fruit was washed. Jalam, so phalam prakshalitam. Jalena, it is a karana because we use it actually as an instrument. Maya, I am the karana because I am kartru. So maya jalena is very interesting application. Maya jalena phalam prakshalitam. Maya is a tritiya vibhakti because it is a kartru tritiya in the karmani prayoga, whereas jalena jala is a instrument tritiya. Okay, actual means by which I do the cleaning. And phalam is the karma pada in prathama vibhakti because of karmani prayoga, and the kriya is prakshalanam, and it is put in kta kritanta form prakshalitam because of phalam prakshalitam. Very good. Next one.
Marjitavan, Marjitaha, Marjita, Marjitam. Something that has been cleaned with some object.
Very good. You got the sense. Next two.
Pitvan, Pitaha, Pita, Pitam.
Very good.
Something that was drunk.
Very good. Yeah.
Darshitavan, Darshitaha, Darshita, Darshitam. Something that was shown or that was seen.
That was shown. Okay. Drishta. See, be very careful. Actually, we have seen the other one also. So you may ask, Madam, thanks for saying the wrong thing, because that helps us to recognize number 16 and number 2. You see the difference. Okay, Drishtavan, Drishtaha is more about the observer. Darshitavan is about showing something. Okay, so for example, Ramaha Vriksham Darshitavan. Rama showed the tree. For what reason we don't know, but anyway, Ramaha Margam Darshitavan. Let us take something very higher motive. Ramaha Margam Darshitavan. Rama showed the way, like that. Okay, Ramena Margaha Darshitaha. By Rama the way was shown. Okay, so Darshana is showing something. Drish is the active perusal to see something. Okay, was seen, like that. Okay, so this is the eye viewpoint. This is the guy who is putting light on something so that another eye will see it. Okay, different eye will see it. Okay, very good. So both of course involve darshana kriya, but one is the generator, one is the receiver case. Okay, like that.
Is
so
it
that
darshate and darshyate? What is the lat lakara and
drishyate? Drishyate. Drishyate. Drish will come for that. Okay, darsh will come darshayate. Darshayate. Darshayati is lat kartari. Darshayate is and if it is drish, then it is drishyati, drishyate. Okay, subtle difference, but makes a lot of difference in the actual who is doing what there.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes.
Sir, this taha pratyaya dhatus, can they be used in any other tense other than past tense?
Oh yeah, no. It's always bhutakridanta.
Only bhutakridanta.
Yeah, okay. You cannot change the fact that it is bhutakridanta. Okay. But you can use it in any vibhakti. I somehow confused thinking you are asking in any vibhakti. We are only using it in pratama, bahuvachana, ekavachana, like that.
My question is only that, sir, whether can I use this also in present tense sometimes? No.
See, what is tense is a little complex subject. Okay. So, for example, let me say that old sentence again. Suptaha Ramaha Lakshmanena Uttapitaha. Both the Uttapitaha and the Suptaha are in Bhutakridanta forms. Okay. But Suptaha is going as an adjective to Rama. Okay, Suptaha Ramah Lakshmanena Uttapitah. Now I will change that to Kartari. Suptaha Ramah Lakshmanena Lakshmanaha Uttapayati. Okay, Suptaha Ramam. We have to go to karma pull there. Suptam Ramam Lakshmanaha Uttapayati. Now Uttapayati is the putting the whole sentence in Latlakara or Vartamana, and Suptaha Ramaha has switched to karma position because he is the karma of the Uttapana. So Suptam Ramam Lakshmanaha Uttapayati, like that. Got the technique?
So,
okay.
So Suptam can come as an adjective even in a Kartari Prayoga or the Vartamana Kala. But when it is a dhatu, it will come only in the past tense. Is it what we have to understand in Karmani Prayoga?
Correct. Suptam form is for a Napumsakalinga word in Prathama Vibhakti. But Suptam is the Dvitiya Ekavachana of Suptaha only.
Yeah, that's what I am saying. That's why when it is used as an adjective, it can come in Vartamana Kala Kartari Prayoga. But when it is used as a Kridanta, Bhuta Kridanta, it can come only in the Karmani Prayoga.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. I think correct perception. When you use it as an adjective, it doesn't seem to convey the Kala. The Kala has to come to some other verb, through some other verb. You're right. See, you cannot have conflict of Kalas in a sentence, right? Each phrase has to have its Kala sense, but the terminal Kala of the whole sentence is the terminal verb, active verb. And that verb sometimes is even dropped out of the equation because it can be imagined. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that was a very good exercise. I know one thing, our gurus also say this: the more we learn, the more the questions. Not more the answers, more the questions. That is the depth of this language, but that's okay. It is the most advanced thought process of how language can be used to convey bhava. All that can be researched has been researched and coded by our ancients. You can say that. We are still struggling to understand what the intent of all those lakaras and karma kridantas, 100 and odd kridantas, why they created 100 kridantas, how much rich you can convey in your language, what you intend to convey. That's why it is very aghada. Okay, but we can start with a little pool. That's what we are trying to do. Okay, so we will end this session. Afternoon, try to gather back your energies. Okay, eat something healthy and come back at 3 o'clock. Let's try for continuing the lesson. Okay, Shubhamastu.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Dhanyavada.
Thank you. Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada.